Hey, it's Kim Quick, and I am so excited that I have here Jamie. And Jamie is a graduate of the Forever Love Formula program. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Kim.
So nice to have you here. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm glad to help. It really
And
helped me. I'd like to share it.
thank you. So, Jamie, I guess you started in the program. What was it, about 6 months ago? Might have been
Yes,
longer.
January.
It's in January. And
hmm
what had you want to get some love help, love mentoring?
Because I kept repeating the same pattern, and I wanted to change the pattern in my life because I've been doing this for a while, and I keep picking the same men.
Yeah,
So
just like I did too. And so you were having this cycle. Were you married before?
I was married for 23 years, but I've been divorced for 15.
Okay.
Okay. And I've had several long-term relationships, but it's like just putting the same person in the same next to me, and it just never worked out.
Yeah, like the same man with a different face.
Right.
hmm And so you decided, what do you think, like, had you finally be like, you know what, enough is enough. I just have had it, like the breaking point.
Well, it was after New Year's. I decided to give it one more try, but what I felt I needed somebody to help me along, because I was always doing what I was always doing, and it was never working out, and I was really getting to the point where I was just going to give up.
Mm, yeah. And thank God you didn't, and that you had the courage to persevere and to be vulnerable, to ask for help, right? Because a
Right.
lot of us, kind of want to try to do it on our own, but it can be hard to ask for help, but it can also be very smart. And so, um, what did you end up learning in the program with us working together?
Well, I learned that I should have a lot more respect for myself, and that I'm the one who's picking. They're not picking me. I'm choosing them. And if somebody doesn't treat me nicely, you let go and go on to the next date.
Yeah,
And
so you go ahead.
and also too, what I did learn is to communicate better my
Mhm.
feelings.
Yeah, and that you were worthy to ask for what you want and that you could get what you want.
Right. Yes, that's what I was really lacking, because I felt they were the men that I was meeting. They were, I was lucky to have them, and I didn't look at it the other way around.
Yeah, and that
What
you
they
were
were
coming,
doing.
yeah, that you really connected to your most beautiful self. We created,
Right.
I'm sorry, what?
With my diamond self that you said.
Yeah, your diamond self, your most highest in self name, that you connected with her, and that you created boundaries too. Like you said what you had to say, you were honest and asked for what you want, and you got it.
Right, I did get it. I'm very lucky. And also too, I think the mantra you gave me to read helped a lot, to remind me when I was taking, like, I'd go 4 steps forward maybe and maybe 3 back, but when I read the mantra, it put me back in the place where it reminded me, remember who you are.
Hmm.
And I still look at it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I do. Right.
Yeah, you should. And so where are you at now?
I'm seeing somebody. I've been seeing him for almost 6 months. And things are moving on really nicely. We're both very happy. And he's really very kind and caring. And and he checks off a lot of my boxes.
And yeah, woohoo! And he's, because I know you and I have talked about him. He, like, would you say this is the best relationship you ever been in?
Yes.
Like, he treats you like a queen.
Right, but it's also the most relationship I've been honest in.
Wow. Yeah, and look what shows up.
Right.
More honesty, connection, friendship, love.
So that really helped, and that was what you taught me, that I needed to be more honest, and I needed to bring myself, because I used to have like, I always say there's two Jamies, and you don't get to see the second Jamie, but the second Jamie is really the real Jamie.
The authentic.
And I brought the second Jamie out.
Yeah.
Like, with your help.
Yep. Yeah. And how's that feel? Like, how do you feel?
I feel really, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. And I keep learning, and I keep remembering some of the stuff you've told me. I try not to keep things in anymore. If something bothers me, I say it. And what's nice,
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Woo! So one more question, Jamie. If you were to recommend, like, what would you say to a friend that is struggling right now and finding love? Like you've been through the ringer, couple relationships not working out. What would you tell somebody to do?
I would tell somebody that they need to get into a program where there's a mentor who can guide them and that they can speak to. And it's not like, because when you talk to your friends tell you what you want to hear. And this is somebody who doesn't have an opinion but has the experience and the tools that are necessary to move ahead. And that's what I needed. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, Jamie. Really appreciate. You're very inspiring. Here you came into the program, you did everything you were supposed to do, you took it on, and you ended up meeting a special man. Actually, I think it was after about 30 days of us working together, was it?
It was towards the middle of February.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, so that was about 6 weeks. And then you took it slow, like I told you, and you wanted to. He, because he kind of wanted to speed things up, and you were like, nope.
And that was another piece that was important. I always jumped in with 2 feet. This time I stepped very slowly, and I set up my boundaries of what I wanted. I don't want to rush into anything, and it made a difference.
Yeah, and so
on a slower basis.
Yeah, because it takes time to get to know somebody, and you want to make sure it's the right one before you get into a commitment. I've done that too. I used to jump in too quick, and then next thing you know, it's not somebody that you really want to be in a relationship with, but maybe you stay too long because you want to work out and settle. But this is where we're talking about dating smartly, dating intentionally, and you followed the course, and then I think it was you guys met within 6 weeks, and then you became committed. I think it was after 4 or 5 months. Did you say?
About 2.5, close to 4.
4? Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and now you guys are going strong. So I'm so happy for you, and tell Frank he's a lucky guy. And you're a lucky gal. And
he's a lucky guy.
And yeah, thanks again, Jamie. And I wish you, from the bottom of my heart, so much love, and really, you're amazing. You're an amazing woman.
Thank you, but thank you so much for helping me and giving me the tools that I needed. I really have, I mean, I appreciated it. You know, you kept me on track, and that was important.
Yeah,
So,
it was
thank you.
my pleasure. It was great working with you. So,
Okay.
okay, thank you.
Thank you, and I'll be talking.
Yep.
Bye.